Hey everybody, Monolith here, and this is Mythic Ma's Souls, Stream of Consciousness. I'm doing it as blood because getting a group as unholy is a pain in my ass. I still need to do my unholy video. Anyway, but yeah, so I'm just gonna do the dungeon 3 times as fast as normal. Get it? It's a joke. And talk about it. So in the beginning you get like 5 packs of trash that are very simple. They have like minor mechanic, 1 per mob. But nothing big. Just don't pull 2 groups without a real good healer and you'll be fine. The casters can be interrupted and the melee dudes need to be turned away from the group. And one of them does like a channeled charge that you want to get away from. It doesn't do too much to a tank though. The first boss is the 3rd boss of Utgard Pinnacle, like in hell. He does Dark Slash that hits the tank real hard. Just pop a cooldown or pop Death Strike. He does an AoE thing, Screams, that you want to run away from. If you don't get out, you get feared for 5 seconds. And he summons a bunch of ads that you just pick up and AoE down. And he does Remorseless Winter, and at the end of the cast, it knocks everybody back. Other than that, just kill him. It's a very easy fight. There are 4 mechanics, but they're very minuscule. Oh, and don't stand in the Black Orb of Doom. I'm not actually sure what happens if you do. I don't think I've ever been hit by it. It probably just does a little damage, though, really. So yeah, and then you click the horn, go down here, and you pull 2 big dudes, keep them turned away. They'll do a channeled cast that can be interrupted on a random target in your party. You want to interrupt it. It does a decent chunk of damage. Then you get another group of the same mob that you'll be fighting a lot coming up. They're assassins, and they have like this weird delayed shadow step charge thing. Just stand in place until they come back and hit them again. Then you get a group of dogs, you just AoE. Then there's this big lantern guy, and he does a ground AoE. If you stack up, it's a lot easier on your healer, because he doesn't do anything else. Then you get this big guy, which you want to stay spread out for, because when he's not bugging out, mine bugged out, he drops this green poop on the floor, and it grows just continually, and it ends up real big, covering the whole floor. But yeah, mine bugged out, and he didn't chase me for a while, so he didn't keep casting it. If you go the other way, you get 2 or 3 packs of 2 or 3 mobs of what we've already been fighting. These are dudes who, they do an AoE Fear and a Whirlwind. The Fear can be interrupted, so be ready to do that. Also, if you clear all this stuff and get to the next boss within like 2 minutes, you get an achievement. So this right here is actually the world quest for Ma's Souls. We did it on Mythic without knowing the mechanics, just winged it. It's one of the easier ones. All he does is a frontal channeled cleave that you want to get everybody out of. And he does a target jump where he constantly jumps to a new target and claws at them. And it actually drops threat, so the tank will need to taunt back. It's very aggravating and it takes a while, but as long as your group is actually paying attention, you shouldn't have any issues with it. Okay, so the next boss is Harper or something like that. He's actually a decent fight, I think. He has one ability where he channels something onto one of your party members and it breaks their soul, and it summons an ad that spawns that can be interrupted and needs to be interrupted. If it's not, then it'll summon a bunch of little ghosts your party have to switch and kill. He also drops poop on the floor, and he throws a scythe. But the big ad, as long as you keep the ads under control and don't let them cast on you for a while, then you'll be fine. We actually didn't, and I think the warrior ended up dying. So make sure you're paying attention to that shit, or you'll get fucked in the butthole. Man, this sounds real weird. I don't think I'm gonna do dialogue on next time. Alright. Hey look, pants. So then you go down either side of the bridge, or stairs, it doesn't matter. The same mobs. This big dude, he's just another fear mob. Okay, and this next group can be real hard. mark a kill order or a CC order and take out the two mist guys. If both of them have two separate abilities that heal. Big heals, AoE, AoEs on the ground, a channeled cast, all of it. You gotta keep that under control. We had no problem with it because our group was taking care of business, but I've also been on that pool for 5 or 6 minutes because we couldn't get the fucking bitches down, so pay attention. And then the next one, you just got another one of the fear guys. So you just interrupt that. And then up here, another fear guy and a healer. Wait, this isn't the fear guy, this is the charge guy, yeah, from the very beginning, and a healer. And he actually will aggro the other group, so just be ready to fight 4 of them. Just keep a kill order going and stay focused and you'll be fine. It's nothing big. Then you fight your mini-boss. The mini-boss has 2 mechanics. This guy right here. He summons ads. And he'll randomly charge 1 person. That's it. He really is just a mini-boss. He talks a lot of shit, but he's just a mini-boss. Ads and a charge. And it's only ever 2 ads. Then there you go. Alright. Now for the hard boss. This is Helia. She's actually a 2-phase fight. You could probably argue 3. Phase 1, there'll be tentacles, gripping tentacles that don't do anything, and destructor tentacles that will destroy your party if the tank doesn't get in range of them soon enough. They just need to be killed. You actually enter phase 2 by killing 6 of them. She'll also be breaking the boat and dropping tentacles up through the bottom that'll knock people, stun them like I just got stunned there, and do a decent chunk of damage. And she does an AoE to one entire half of the boat that just does a lot of damage to anybody on that side. You can tell which way it's coming if you look at her or somebody calls it out. But yeah, that's phase 1. In phase 2, she does an AoE that'll hit 1/3 of the boat, either left, right, or middle. If you stand where that red marker is, you can avoid it if you're ranged, but that might just be a bug, might not be intended, so be ready for that to be patched, I think. In this phase, interrupt Torrent, because it does a decent lot of damage, and there's no real reason not to. Keep dodging the green shit she drops, dodge the white shit she drops. When she does Corrupted Bellow, go to a different part of the boat. This is what might be considered phase 3. It's just a dodge shit for a minute phase. And the fight ends when she hits 70% health. This is my favorite dungeon in Legion. I've done them all now, and I love this one so much. So, see you next time, guys.